Hello, my name is Matt Cretsinger, and I'm the Director of Special Services for the Marshalltown School District. And I have with me,
Paul Daniel from Center Associates here in Marshalltown, which is the mental health center.
we want to put a brief video together to talk about our current situation, how we can best manage the situation we're in, talk about some resources available to you if you're interested, and really how the school is working with our community providers like Center Associates to provide you the best we can.
One of the things, all of us are in the same boat right now in this community, and we have not gone down this road before, so we're all learning and walking together in this process. So as families, as you are home during this time when school is out, we want to give you some tools to help how you can manage some of the times that you have with your children.
So from a school side, where we want to begin with is, many of you are home with children right now. The first thing is it's really important for you to not try to become their teacher. And what I mean by that is we're not expecting you to replicate school like they're used to. As a school district, we've offered you some tools and resources if you want to use them. Our students have Chromebooks and have the ability to go online and do some work through Lexia, ST Math, and other resources. But more importantly, the connection really is from our side, making sure that you're with them.
Very good point, Matt, because to be with them is to physically be present. It's easy to sit there and give them a phone or give them a tablet or say, here, go play with this. But that's not being with them. I think sometimes kids nowadays, they just want to feel a sense of belonging. They just want to know that they're safe, especially with everything else going around in the world. They just want to know that they're okay. And as parents, if we are anxious, the kids are going to feel anxious. And so we need to provide a place of safety and security for them.
So on the school side, if you can spend time reading with them, if you can spend time doing laundry with them, cooking, cleaning, about that interaction with them, that's going to be enough to weather the storm. Because we're going to take them where they're at whenever school reopens, and we're going to move them forward. But again, don't try to replicate or repeat what their day of school would look like. So they need to feel connected to you, and that's through listening, you understanding, where they're at and what they're going through, and validating those feelings.
And by validating, I think the important thing is to let them know you're there with them. And like Matt said, you are connected to them. I think one of the things that we see a lot when crisis happens is that their ability is compromised to cope. They might not know how to manage some of the stressors they're going through, what they're feeling. And I think it's important that you yourself figure out what's going on with you so you're able to help them. Otherwise, we're going to have irrationality going all the way through the family dynamics, and we don't want that. Especially nowadays, when we're looking at the word social distancing and social isolation, where basically everybody's in the home and connecting to each other. But this is also a time to share your history. Tell them about your childhood. Tell, maybe stories from grandparents that bring some true value for that child besides the school stuff. Like Matt said, school will go on. Whether it's in 2 months, 6 months, whatever it is, school's going to go on. The kids will get educated, but this is a time for you to just be with them and tell them how much you care and love and just show that sense of belonging in the household.
So one of the common questions we're getting in the school district is, I have questions, or maybe I want some support and additional, help with things. What can I do? On the school side of things, even though our schools are all functioning remotely, you can reach out to your school or central office and contact myself, again, Matt Cretsinger. Our school counselors, our school social workers are still actively engaged in supporting you, whether that's pointing you to resources, connecting you with organizations, even being available for some of those brief conversations you may need to participate in. And also, we continue to work with our partners like Center Associates and our area education agency to provide more comprehensive supports if necessary. Yep. Paul, do you want to talk a little bit about Center?
So if your emotions and thoughts become a concern, please call the school. They know how to get a hold of us, or call us directly, and visit us on the website, centerasos.com, and we can get you set up with appointments to help even within a few days. Because of our time availability, everything is going to be done through the computer, through telehealth, which is a video conference, or even a phone call that we can connect with you. So please use your primary sources at school. There's already a trust relationship built with some of the counselors and the social workers in the school systems. So if that works, use it. If not, we're here for you as well to take it further if more concerns arise for you or your family. This is a time not to avoid the issue, but talk about it, and be able to confront it, and let's manage it so it doesn't become a problem down the road.
Another takeaway I just want to share out is, even though we're working through this social distancing situation, it's important, if you can't physically be around others, find another way to connect with people. Make a phone call, use social media, or some of the virtual tools available to have online conversations and interactions with others. Do what you can to stay connected to other people in this time where you're feeling very isolated, but you still need to feel connected, because that's just a need of all people.
I think one of the other things, Matt, is also during this time as adults, take care of you, because your children rely on you. And whether you're laid off work, or whether you've been told not to come into work, you're working from home, whatever the situation is, take some time for yourself. Monitor your sleep patterns. When we're stressed, our sleep hormones are not functioning well, and so it can cause problems. We might become irritable. We might become moody. Watch what you're eating. See if you can exercise. And that might mean, I know the YMCA is closed. I know Planet Fitness is closed, all these different, but walk outside a little bit. Just go around the block. Do something physical to get some energy out, that bundled up cabin fever energy, because the kids are going to need that as well. I know we can't go to the parks, right?
Right.
And so some of those avenues are shut for us. So we need to do something creative internally. So kind of look at options that you have at home.
Paul, one quick question. So I know when families call us in the school, and English isn't a language they're comfortable speaking all the time, we have the ability to work with some of our families. Right. Is the center in the same situation?
Yeah. So we will, for our Hispanic families, I speak Spanish, and we have another counselor that is fluent in Spanish. So we will be able to manage the Spanish population, as well as with the Sudanese and the Burmese and any other language. We use the interpretation line that allows us to provide the services that's needed here in the community.
Great. Well, hang in there while we weather this. And again, there will be a time that everything goes back to the way it was. But while we're trying to work through it, stay connected, stay safe, and stay healthy.